as I take you on a tour. Let me put you on to some new work. Grilling this heat. I got the word on the street. Take heed, introduce you to some brand new things. Food for the soul, till you gotta blow. Food worth forking, take it on the go. In tune, serving it up on the road. Tell you all about it on the special. This here's something you don't wanna miss. Hit you every week with a new dish.
I do that every once in a while. I forget to unmute myself. I do it. It happens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Food Worth Forking. Clearly, I am excited because it's Christmas time and I love the holidays. And, I'm just all in it. So, again, welcome to Food Worth Forking. I am your host, Laura Williams. And if this is your first time watching, welcome. Food Worth Forking is all about food, dating, and lifestyle. So, all things food. We talk to chefs, culinary, we do some cooking, some tasting, updating what dating is like after 40, and lifestyle. What is happening in the world around us? What's going on? What's worth forking? What's worth taking in, talking about, digesting? So, that's it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. So subscribe to YouTube. That's important. Um, hit the like button, like that thumbs up, hit it. Those likes matter. Like it and smash that bell so that you will get all new content from Food Worth Forking. So you're going to subscribe, you're going to like it, and you're going to smash it, right? Sounds good to me. So let's get into this evening. As you know, it's a little different. I have a tree. Wait, I have a tree in the background. It's pretty. And it's Christmas time. This is the last episode of the season, the last episode of 2023. And we're just going to talk about what happened in 2023 with Food Worth Forking, and what we're looking forward to, or what I'm looking forward to in 2024. And what are you looking forward to in 2024? So we're going to get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But also tonight, I have someone who you've seen before. He's been on the show. He has been part of the show for a really long time. And that's Jason Roberts. So Jason is coming in the building. Yes.
Hey.
What's up, Jason?
What's up, Laura? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I feel good.
Right? You have a tree too.
Yes, it's beautiful. Can't you see?
Yeah, it is pretty.
I know. That wasn't my doing this year.
You didn't do it?
No. I sat back. I have an army now, so they just let the kids do
it. That is funny. So listen, what are you looking forward to this holiday season?
Just getting back with the family. It's even Thanksgiving, getting with the family, it's been a journey just to get to that, gathering. So getting the family together again, just because you want to feel the warmth of Thanksgiving again in December and have, even more, and just downtime too, because, it's a hard grind. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. So I was looking forward to slowing down and just being with the family.
Oh, that's good. Do you guys have anything planned special?
Just games. We're gonna play games. The kids like to dance around and stuff. We're gonna put some music on. We're gonna, cook a little. I'm gonna make some cornbread.
What? I think that's your jam, isn't it?
Yeah, I make a good skillet cornbread.
What?
So, yeah.
All right.
So they do ask me, like, can you make it? I was like, sure, I'll do it this year.
Very nice. I am on location. I am in Ohio, and family is important. So I am very blessed to be able to spend another Christmas with family and friends, and friends who are like family, all of it. So it's it's been a challenging year for many, and this year has just gone by so fast. So to be able to do it, and what I would share with anyone is, and something I'm trying really hard to do and focus on, is to be present, to be present this holiday season and moving forward. Again, like there's so much going on around us, and everything it feels like it's moving so fast that um, being present and doing the things you really want to do,
Yeah,
and
it's
make
really important.
for it,
It's
you
really
got to do
important
it.
to do.
'Cause we don't
Just
get this
stopping.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we don't get it back. We don't get the time back.
Yeah. I feel that.
Well, we don't.
The strongest part is the roots. You gotta plant and then expand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I kind of feel like this year it doesn't feel like Christmas. So I'm really trying to like bring it in. Like,
You
yes,
can't force
there's
Christmas, Laura. You gotta ease into Christmas.
do I? We have
Yeah.
a few days. I hope
Yeah.
that comes in. I hope it comes quick.
It
I hope
does.
it comes quick. So, um, so yeah, that's what's going on here. I think that the one thing many of us are looking forward to that we haven't had the opportunity to do in a few years is go to the movies. So there are a couple of, movies that are like buzzing, that are really good, that people have seen. Like the goal is to see The Color Purple. It
Yes.
opens Christmas. I'm not getting paid for that. We're not getting paid for that
And we're not getting
plug,
paid for that.
but we're not getting paid for that plug,
But
it's on the list.
2024.
Yeah, it's on the list to do. It comes out Christmas Day, and I'm going to go on my birthday the next day.
Awesome.
And and I can't remember what is, and I'm sure I want to say I'm sure you've heard about it. The movie with Jeffrey Wright, because he's one of my favorite actors. I can't think of
You know
the
what? I'll be honest.
American Fiction.
American Fiction. Okay.
American Fiction. Because I was like, it's about I was getting ready to say it's about America, it's about books, it's fiction. And I was like, oh yeah, American Fiction. Rave reviews. So that's on the list. I think it's select theaters, but I'm gonna make it there to see that too.
It's so funny you said that about theaters, because I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, what? I haven't been to a movie in such a long time.
Yep.
What's going on, Nat?
What's up, Natalie?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, Natalie says I can't see The Color Purple right now. Not in the mood to cry. I don't know. I heard that it's different. I mean, I get it, because I do think some tears will probably be shed,
Yeah.
but I think that's just kind of part of the process of the movie. So that's just part of the process. But I totally understand that. But I will be there. That is the plan, to see it. To see it.
Maybe I need to get some movies in myself. I need to get outside. A movie, it sounds good. I haven't done it in almost since summertime, honestly. Beginning of summer.
Yeah,
when the last movie I saw was the last Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I didn't get to see that.
And that was a pretty good movie.
I heard it was good. That's probably like on Amazon Prime or something by now.
Oh no, it's on Netflix. It's everywhere.
Okay, so I can see. I put that on my list for home movies for the holiday season.
And that's the other thing I was saying. It's different now, because the movies, they'll stay in the movies shorter and then they'll go straight to digital. So you really have to be there the first few weeks.
That's true. That's true. And I'm thinking that now it might be a little, maybe we're going into a different space, because more I guess we're opening up. Well, we have, more, so the more movies are able to go in theaters.
Yes.
People,
it's so much content. It's the content. It keeps there's so much content. So a blockbuster has to be a blockbuster.
That's true. For it to stay at the theater.
Yeah. That's what you think Tom Cruise does all his stunts.
There.
Like, you're gonna see me fly out of a plane.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
I can't remember the plane.
I know. I'm trying to remember the last movie I saw. I really can't remember.
You can't remember?
I don't know if that's good or bad. It doesn't feel good right now. But
see, I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
It's movie time.
It is movie time. So I'm going to check it out. And so as we get started with tonight, we are going to kind of talk about, well, I want to kind of get into the In Between the Bites segment. And one of the things that was big that we talked about, that Food Worth Forking talked about this year, that was very memorable to me was going to the Jackie Robinson Museum, because I didn't know it existed. And someone said, hey, let's go. A friend of mine said, hey, let's go. She's a baseball fan. And I really thought and I need to do better, because I didn't know that this museum existed. Then I found out it had only been open a year, and it was a slow go. Like, they were easing people into it, and it was really word of mouth. So I'm just going to share what I, let me make sure this is the right thing here. What we did for my visit at Jackie Robinson Museum. So that segment was me going to the Jackie Robinson Museum. And then that same day, I went to the Islands for some of the best Jamaican food in Brooklyn. And then the Biggie mural that I hadn't seen before. And that was my first time. And I've been living in Brooklyn for a little while. And that was my first time seeing it live, like looking at it with my own two eyes. So that happened.
Brooklyn is awesome like that. It is. Right? It is so awesome like that.
It was like, I don't live that far from it. And I was like, I've never seen it. Don't know how I feel about that either. But everyone, if you have the opportunity to go to the Jackie Robinson Museum, it's in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan by Canal Street, right off of Canal Street, actually. Beautiful museum. And for your young ones, young ladies, your young girls, your young boys, young men who are college bound, or they're coming up on their I think sophomore, junior, and of course their senior year in high school, the Jackie Robinson Foundation has a scholarship, and it's new, and it is up to $35,000 over 4 years for leaders and those students who are interested in community service, participating in some way in leadership in their communities. So go on their website. That scholarship is, it just opened up, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And there's also training. So if leadership training and mentorship. So if you know anyone, I think it's a great opportunity. When we have, college is expensive So
Yes,
every
it is.
opportunity you have to get some, every opportunity you have to get some cash
Yes.
from a great foundation, and they're doing great work. And the museum is beautiful. So go to the museum, apply for that scholarship for your young person in your life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it open to the public now for like, like full blast or?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And that would be a great thing to do over the holiday. So if you want to
Absolutely.
think of
Yes.
something to do with your family over the holiday break, or the weekend, or over the next, I guess, week and a half, 2 weeks going into the first week of the year, and you want to come to New York, and if you're coming for New Year's Eve, put the Jackie Robinson Museum on your to-do list. Or if you're
Yeah.
just in the area, just go over. You'll spend more time there than you would think. It's a great day of education and some fun things there too. Let's check it out.
Right.
Good
It's a
stuff.
good day of it too. It's by canal.
Mhm,
There's a lot you can get
mhm.
into over there.
Indeed. Very much so. Very much so. Um, so with that, we're going to talk about some things that happened in 23 that made my countdown list.
Uh-oh, we got a countdown.
I got a countdown list.
Let's go.
Countdown list, my top, I think top 3 things that I thought were good, funny, but things that I was like, I forgot that happened this year. So one of the things, excuse me, not the one thing, but one of the things that happened this year. Let's see if you remember. I'm gonna show you this. Let me show y'all. See what you think. Do you remember what happened with eggs this year? Eggs were $6 a carton.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to forget. Oh my God.
Right? And it was a thing, and you couldn't find eggs in the stores.
Oh,
People were
that was
fighting
this
for
year?
eggs. That was this year. That was the
Oh,
beginning of this year. People were fighting over eggs. Eggs were $5, $6, $7. And we're like, why?
yeah, you learned how to boil eggs too.
And you know what? You are right. Now that one I did forget about. I also learned how to boil eggs because I'm still not sure I'm so great at it. I'm not so sure, but eggs was excuse me, eggs, it was a big deal this year. You
Yes,
remember
it
that?
was. Oh, my kids eat eggs like it's nothing. It's like I was under pressure.
Yeah, they were like, what is going on? We couldn't find eggs. Eggs were expensive. It was bad out in these streets.
That's half my
It
budget.
was bad, right? And then number 2, big thing for 2023 in food were
charcuterie
charcuterie, well, no,
charcuterie
charcuterie,
plates.
all the things that people were saying. But although we've been doing these and creating these boards for a long time, in 23, it like went crazy because we were creating butter boards.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that too much, but that came and went. Butter boards. We were like, no, for the butter board. At least I was like, no, we're not. That's too much communal. That
That
was a
looks
little
delicious though.
much. Okay, I'll let you have it, but no.
I like prosciutto though.
Right. And then we had charcuterie cups.
Oh wow.
We had
Yes, I saw. Wait.
Because I had cups at our building.
Yeah, you had it here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a big thing online. And then it went from just like your meats and cheeses to all chocolate or all candy or all breakfast, or it was a big thing. Charcuterie boards were big in 23. What say you?
Okay.
Yeah, Janelle says, I love a seaboard. Yes. And every chance Natalie has, she wants to call it a charcuterie board. Every opportunity she has, she will share that with us.
We know what she meant though.
Yes, we do. We do. Chris says, Lord, you need one of those egg timers. You could put it, you know, it's not about the egg timer. There's something that I'm missing from when it's out of the pot, the boiled egg, when it's out of the pot to cool down.
You put in ice water.
I think I think that might be next because the shell always sticks to the egg. And you know what, I might need to do a timer. Let me try it one time because what I also learned was if you have that dark ring on the yolk of the boiled egg, that means it's overcooked.
Yes.
And I never knew that.
Yes.
I think some other people didn't know that either.
There's a method. I think I forget. There's a time limit on each one, like 5 or something like that.
Yeah. We did a whole segment on it.
But you gotta. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
I could boil an egg though.
That's you like, but I could boil an egg. You need to get with it.
I can't explain it.
I need to do an ice bath. Okay. I'll work.
It's very important.
I'll work on it. An ice bath. Next up is mocktails. Mocktails were a big thing in this year. Mocktails and low alcohol beverages. Those were
low alcohol.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing either. And then discovered like that was the rage. So a lot of restaurants now, it's I'm going out, when you're going out, you're seeing more mocktail sections in the cocktail, I guess, or in the drink section of a menu. So there's the cocktails, there's the wines, but then there's at least, here lately I've been seeing more mocktails, and there's at least 2 or 3 on the menu. So that's
very interesting.
Yeah, and it's almost becoming, I don't want to say mandatory, but I think in another year we're going to see it a lot more. So we're saying,
it's probably a good thing for them too, because there's probably people there who want to drink but can't, like you busy driver or something, and you don't want to give that order. He's like, okay, I want a Shirley Temple. You don't want to say that. You want to say, okay, I want a, Moscow Mule, but less mule.
Yeah, right.
And a little turn down to Moscow a little bit,
Yes, it's true. That's very true. That is very, very true. So what the experts are saying, they did predict that low alcohol beverages would increase in popularity in 2023. I wondered if they knew, that they knew would be, I don't think they thought it would become as popular as it has today. It's pretty amazing to see there are dozens of excellent non-alcoholic or low alcohol beverages to have at home because you can buy them in the stores as well. And a lot of the major cities at major restaurants in major cities have them on their menu. So we still have a long way to go in the mocktail non-alcoholic options, but 2023 certainly made strides. So,
okay. All right, listen,
definitely a shift.
And every head, right?
Yeah, but there are less. I don't want to say people are buying less cocktails in restaurants and alcoholic beverages. And I don't know if people
really.
Yes. The mocktails have gone up and the cocktails have gone down. Right.
Well, I mean, if you're going out to drink, you're going to a bar. So if you're going out to eat,
that's true.
You don't necessarily want this, the hardest drink out there.
Yeah. And I think it probably depends on the city you're in. I just find that hard to imagine in New York. Not that it's not possible. I just find it hard to imagine.
All bets are off here.
Yeah. Janelle said she'd like to see the stats on that. I'm going to get them. I'm gonna get them. Like I said, I'm not so sure if it's in so much in New York or in the major cities about the lower cocktail purchases, but I read it. I should have.
Oh,
I'll put it out there.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
I was like, okay. I was like, okay, if that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do out here. That's what's going on. But what's coming that's big in 2024, I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see what people say. Let's see how this works out. The Oreo.
What?
The Oreo. So coming in 2024, Oreos has 3 new flavors. So Oreo will now have a gluten-free golden. Let me tell you how I love that golden Oreo. I mean, I used to love an Oreo, the
But
regular, just regular old chocolate, regular Oreo. But the golden,
I know it hit different, right?
woo, it does. It does.
Oh man,
So they're going to have a gluten-free golden Oreo. There is the black and white cookie Oreo.
I'm excited about that.
So that should be interesting though. So I think like on the inside, the cream is half vanilla, half chocolate. One cookie is golden, the other cookie is chocolate.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm like, that should be, I would try it. I would
Oh
try
yeah,
it. I want to see how that tastes. And then the Cakesters, a peanut butter cream filling. So you have the Cakesters, the chocolate Cakesters with a peanut butter cream filling. And those are
that's
coming out.
interesting. I don't know about that one, but the black and white one, I'm all in.
Yeah. And I'm interested to try the gluten-free.
Yeah, I'll try one. But
Just
I
to,
can usually
just to
taste
try
the
it,
difference.
but
Yeah,
to see if there's a difference in flavor, taste,
yeah.
texture. But I'm golden, regular golden Oreo all day long. Just saying.
Oof. Oof. That's yeah. The goldens are unfair.
Yeah.
You know, you sit there and you eat it. You might eat a sleeve if you're not careful. The goldens,
Yeah.
you know,
You,
they
you
they
and
they're
then get sick. Then having your stomach is hurting.
yeah.
Then your stomach is hurting because you didn't ate all these things. Um, so what's also coming up next is our sensual food fact for the
Oh,
evening. Some of you may not appreciate this, but however, I'm all for it. And it's about eggnog. I did not know this about eggnog, so let me share. Cause I love eggnog. I really do. Now I can't drink a lot of it because it's
oh
just too
yeah.
rich. It's very rich. It's too rich, but I love it. I love eggnog, but I do know that it's not everyone's favorite drink in the world. But after hearing this good information about eggnog, you just might be compelled to partake of a sip or two around this during this holiday season or around the holiday season. Almost every time that I drink it, I do wonder how it became a part of the Christmas tradition for so many of us. So there's some research out there. What I found is it started out in early medieval Britain. They used to drink something similar to eggnog, and I think it's called posset, Posset. The combo of milk, eggs, and sherry symbolized good health and prosperity. Then monks began to consume it, and eventually around the 1700s, it made its way to the United States. The reason why it qualifies as being an aphrodisiac, the sensual food fact, is because the ingredients that are in it, especially the eggs, honey, vanilla, and nutmeg, are things that can help to boost your libido. Eggs are a fertility symbol. Honey contains boron, which regulates hormone levels, and nitric oxide, which intensifies arousal. The smell of vanilla causes a lot of men to have faster erections, and apparently, the 50% of the you're like, wait a second, gotta get this out. And apparently the 50% ethanolic extract of nutmeg increases the sex drive, mostly the sex drive of men. So there you have it, everyone. Eggnog. That is food worth drinking, forking, however you want to make it happen. Get yourself some eggnog. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Brothers, watch the eggnog. Stay informed.
Yeah. Saying it's a lot about the eggnog. I didn't know, but who knew?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Wow. You know, I don't mind eggnog either. I know some people who just hate eggnog.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a good eggnog. I've had bad eggnog, but
yeah, but I think that's the thing too. It's kind of like if you don't have the right coquito.
Right. Exactly.
Right? You'll be like, never mind, I'm good.
What up,
Same
Cat?
thing with eggnog. What's up, Cat? But if you have if you don't have the right eggnog, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You'll be mad about it.
Super mad.
Yeah. You're like,
I get mad thinking about it.
Right? Because you won't drink it. And you're mad because you just wasted your money. Because I will not drink it.
Yeah.
Not at all. Like, no. I'm done. Not even gonna do it. Don't even want to try it. No, thank you. And I'm good. So, let's see. Now we learned about eggnog. We know what's up with that. Right. So we are going to get into a little smash or pass.
Oh, let's get it.
Right?
Let's get it.
A little bit here. Just a
little.
little.
Stuff has been kind of. Let's go. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what's going on. First up is this lady's a little angry, but bless her.
Tonight we are having taco tater tot casserole. This is it. In a massive skillet, you are going to place a pound of ground beef. Mine is in a bag. Brown up your beef. Chop it up aggressively. My ground beef is quite lean, so I am not draining it. I don't know, I must have bought very lean meat this time. But I will add a metric ton of garlic. 2 metric tons. And to those of you who look at this and say, that's so much garlic, yes and no. Minced garlic in the jar is much, much milder. Add in some onion powder, and don't be like me. Don't ever season over a hot pan. It will cause you to get some condensation inside of your jar from the moisture, and it will give your spices a clumping effect. Be better than me. Into our ground beef, you are going to add the equivalent of 1 packet of taco seasoning. I eyeball this. Looks good. A cup of salsa. Half of a small jar. I am going to add a half a cup of water. That's for your taco seasoning. Add in 1 can of black beans. Drained and rinsed. I have decided it needs the rest of the jar of salsa. I'm going to add in a bag of corn. It's frozen. It's fine. To this, I am going to add a good handful of cheese, probably a cup. That much. I am now going to top this mixture with a bag of tater tots. Frozen. It's important that they're arranged into a design. Don't just dump them on. That is chaotic and crazy. It takes an entire bag of tater tots to do this. A 2-pound bag. Pop this into a 350-degree oven until the top is a little bit crispy and a little bit brown. Then we are going to add cheese to the top. It's been about 20 minutes. To top my casserole with some cheese. Why? Because I live in the Midwest. Looks great. Let's pop it back in the oven until the cheese is golden brown and bubbly. Here it is. This is dinner. This is one of the only ways that my husband will eat tater tots, which I realize is a weird problem to have, but let's try it because I know what you're thinking. Is it even good? Let's try it. I'm hungry. Of course it's good. I made it. This is delicious. Make this. Follow along for more aggressive tutorials.
Yo, I love everything about that. She almost lost me, but she pulled me back in. She's like, I'm from the Midwest.
Oh my God. Because the Midwest loves a good casserole or some like an all-in-one dish. I mean, it is true. I'm from the Midwest. I've seen many a casserole, many a dish all in one. But she's funny and she's mad about it that she has to cook. But I don't know. I would try it. I think
I would try it. I would
Right?
try it. I would definitely try it.
We'll try it. Let's see what y'all see. We have some folks out here that said, I'll try it. So we're going to take that as a smash.
It looks like it's a smash.
It's a smash. Smash. No scissors. Okay. Nope. Yep. What is? Oh, Janelle says, I made this. It's good. Really? Okay.
Really?
Okay. All right. So we'll take that. We'll take Josiah says hard pass. Oh man. Okay, that's one pass. That's one. So I think the smashes. I think it's about this. I think we're gonna smash here. I think we got it. Oh my God.
Try it.
Natalie says, OMG, I'm not arranging tater tots. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well,
I feel you on that. She made a spiral and everything.
She did. She got real fancy with it. Yeah, she got real fancy with it.
Yep.
Yes. So, all right. So let's see what. I think that was a pass, right? Excuse me. I think that was a smash.
We want to smash. There was a few passes.
There were a few passes.
I think that might be a draw. Is that a draw?
It might be a draw. Because we have, Wanda says pass the gas. So I think that's a pass.
Pass.
So yeah, that might be a draw.
I think we might have one more smash than pass.
Yeah.
I think it's a smash.
I think it's a smash.
Yeah, I think it's a smash.
Okay.
I'm calling it a smash.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Banana. Honey.
Honey.
Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Pistachio. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh my God. I can't even believe he tried that mess.
Oh,
that was a mess.
Honey. What was that? What was it called?
I don't even know what.
That was just weird.
Just like, why would you do that? And the other thing I'm not liking with people, they are wasting food. Too many people are hungry.
Yeah.
I'm wasting food playing around. But that's a pass for me all day. I'm good. I don't have to try it. I don't even have to play like I want to try it. It's all the way a pass.
All the way.
All the way.
All the way.
Now because I heard the accent and it wasn't an immediate nope. But I think it's a pass for us.
Yes.
I think we're all going to say
yes.
It's a pass.
Please pass.
Yeah.
It actually made me angry.
Right.
So no, let's go back to it. What is this? A coffee drink? Is it a banana smoothie? What was it?
The part of the banana, coffee, coconut milk. You're trying to make a latte-ish with some pistachios and whipped cream. It was all the way wrong. It's all the way wrong. So we are going to pass for sure. Pass.
Pit ass.
Next up, here we go.
Word, Wanda.
Probably one of the most creative things we've seen served at a restaurant so far. So this is Fowl. It's a chicken pop-up shop, and literally the whole menu is inspired by chicken, from the mains, the starters, even desserts. Would you try this chicken pie?
Fuck no. And I'm gonna stand on that.
Why?
I'm sorry for the curse word. I guess I could have cut that part out.
Oh,
But that was something that went viral this year also, everyone. And that was just really wrong, but that's a real thing somewhere. And it's wrong. Like, it's wrong. It left you speechless. Oh, it has left you speechless.
Did they have to put the chicken head in the pie? I mean, we know it doesn't have any legs or no feathers. Why did the head got to
Yeah, it's just wrong. So Wanda says, just add pumpkin to commit a true crime. Oh my God. Why y'all hate on pumpkin so bad?
Here we go.
Y'all are always killing it. Yeah, it's totally.
Yo, did you see the side that they had the whole chicken thigh? This is the whole, like, some
the
Barney
whole
bubble.
leg? It wasn't even like, it was literally the whole leg.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a pass.
Toenails were still on it. It was just, chill.
It was wrong. So those are the ones that were kind of stood out that I remember. That stood out
That's
for
another pass.
23. That's just a hard pass. That's not even a question.
That's a
Like
no
we may not even talk about that anymore. Like, we're just not even going to talk about it anymore.
Yes, call Peter on them immediately.
Yeah, that was wrong on a number of levels. Wrong. A couple other things that stood out that Food Worth Forking we talked about or covered this year. And one other thing is just about insurance, life insurance.
Yes.
Life insurance.
Very important.
Yeah, here's a snippet. When you're younger, it's cheaper.
It's very cheaper. It's the biggest hack that most people do not understand, because there's a stigma around it where you're like, oh, I'm not gonna get life insurance on my child because I don't want anything to happen to them. It's the best time to get life insurance because they're medical, they're in healthy shape, and they're not a risk to the insurance carrier. So the younger you get, the more favorable your quote is. You're not paying a high premium because you're not a high risk. And if you structure your policy correctly, you can get your child a policy by the time, they're 14 days old, and you can have the policy grow with them, and then you can have the option to add more coverage as they get older.
So we talked about life insurance for us, a lot of people. That episode was with Shakira Morin, who will be back in 24 to go back over and cover in the top of the year, what are we doing? Are you covered? Have you gotten life insurance? Because there's a lot of people, and especially in our community, over 40. And a lot of people don't have life insurance period. A lot of people don't. Yeah. But in our community, and you're over 40, and we do not have life insurance. And we hear more and more about people, leaving here, and the family is really scrambling, and we're seeing a lot of, we continue to see GoFundMes. So let's, help one another, encourage one another, however we have to do it. It's an important thing for us to do.
Absolutely. It's a responsible thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. And if you have kids, that was a great moment. If you have children and you haven't gotten them life insurance, it's something to do, because it is, the younger you are, the cheaper it is. The older you get, the more expensive it is. And I think that's another reason why people, are like, but it's a necessity. So it's something we should be doing. So make that happen. Make that happen. And let's see. One other thing that what'd you say?
So what else we got 2023?
2023, we also just tapping back into Eat Okra. They had a great year. It is, if you haven't downloaded the app, download their app. I talked about, they've been on the show. I think I talk about them at least once a year, or, you know, we talk about Eat Okra as, you know, support. It is it's like our Black Zagat app.
Yeah.
And their app is for Black-owned restaurants, and now they added delivery. So a lot of those restaurants, Black-owned restaurants, do delivery through Eat Okra.
That's awesome.
So let's take a listen to them real quick.
The app was really just kind of our way of kind of getting to know Brooklyn, because we didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
But we knew that we wanted to support local businesses, and we knew that we wanted to support Black-owned businesses. Wouldn't it be really cool if you kind of could build this app that would make it super easy for people to find Black-owned businesses?
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie and say that we were like, yeah, it should be restaurants right at that moment. But then we quickly realized, like, okay, you know, featuring all Black-owned businesses would be like this really daunting task that we both couldn't, you know, handle, be having two, you know, full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So then we started to think, and we were like, okay, like, what if it was food focused?
And they did it and are doing it. So support them. If you haven't downloaded the app, download the app. Eat Okra.
It's a good app too.
It is a good app.
It is. It's awesome. I actually really like it a lot.
Be like, yes. Find out where we are.
Where we eating tonight? Yeah, and it's good for, you know, for variety's sake. You know, you order in enough, you know, you have your go-tos, and that gets bland after a while.
It does. And another good thing about Eat Okra is, I think there's this, at least for some, there's an assumption that if it's a Black app, then the food that's on the app is only either soul food or Caribbean food, or, you know, yeah, either soul food or Caribbean food. Yeah. That's all it is. But it isn't. And you'll go on the app and discover where, of course, there are bakeries, and there's even a restaurant that has it infused with Asian flair or sushi. So I was really surprised about that, and it was a Black-owned restaurant. So
yeah,
you never know. You go on there. I think you'll be surprised. So check them out.
Please do. Eat Okra.
Eat Okra. But what was big for Food Worth Forking in 23? Like, what was really big is that.
What was big?
We had the first live with an audience podcast episode, the Friendsgiving episode. So this year, 23, last year, I was like, I'm going to do it live. And it happened. And it was amazing. And thank you, everyone who supported, everyone who came out, who watched. We had a few technical difficulties, but you hung in there. So thank you for hanging in there with us and with me. I really appreciate it. And this is just, we'll show you just a little bit behind the scenes of the Friendsgiving episode. Check it out.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come follow as I take you on a tour. Let me put you on to some new work. Grilling this heat. I got the word on the street. Take heed, introduce you to some brand new things. Food for the soul, till you gotta blow. Food worth forking, take it on the go. Into serving it up on the road. Tell you all about it on a special. This here's something you don't wanna miss. Hit you every week with a new dish. Sounds so good, you be playing it. Dropping these gems, you be saving it. Yeah, this here is the talk of the town. Logged in just so I can shut it down. Fine like wine with a cork in it. And once I'm done, put a fork in it. Like this, like this, like this, like this.
That's just a
That
little
was
bit behind the scenes of what we did. So looking forward to next year,
yes.
2024, doing it bigger, dare I say, bigger.
Let's
And
go.
definitely looking forward to doing it live again, and just adding on and making it a bigger um, a bigger event,
Yeah,
and that it reaches more, which means Food
we have
Worth
more
Forking
friends.
will be coming back. Food Worth Forking has a lot more work to do, and how we're going to grow this platform and get people participating and enjoying it like you're enjoying it today. So
Yeah.
that was
Yes. More
it
friends for Friendsgiving.
for more friends for Friendsgiving. Yes, 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 yes. So it was good times were had. Good times were had. Thank you, thank you. Listen, we're coming to the end, Jay.
What? Already?
Already, already.
That was fast.
It is. It was. So, what are you? So, what are you looking forward to in 2024?
Ooh. I believe last year I was looking for what's next. I was looking for what's next. Now I'm like stepping into what's now, you know.
Mm,
It's more it goes back to what you said earlier, more concise, focused in the now knowledge of where I am and
mm-hmm.
exploiting it. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing in 2024, honestly.
Oh, good.
Just manifest. Just make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I've started doing things now versus um waiting until like the first week of January, or like creating a list and saying, "Oh, okay, I'm going to start this in January," where a lot of things that I've wanted to do, like health wise, I've started to focus on it and like, oh, let me start that this week. Let me at least start building to it and building on it now and walking into 24, just doing it. It's a continuation. And I think the other thing is continuing to spend more time with family. Like, how do I want to do, how that looks different for me, what that looks like. And I have on my um, IG Daring Greatly. And I saw that today and I was like, yeah, I gotta get back to like really focusing and doing it. Because time, we talked about it earlier, time is moving. And I know it's like a cliche, time is moving so fast, but it literally is. Like, it's Christmas. Christmas is next Monday. It's coming. It'll go. We'll be in this other groove. And for it not to be routine, but like really be present and doing things I really want to do and being excited about it and enjoying it and
And
enjoying it
enjoying it.
and
Yes,
enjoying it,
that's a big one. Enjoying it.
enjoying it. So
Yes. It's happening. It's now.
yeah,
The now.
yeah. So just like, Friendsgiving, it was that event was huge for Food Worth Forking. I'm
Mhm.
really looking forward to seeing what happens in 24 that, surpasses that. What could that be? I'm
Right.
really looking forward to that professionally and what can happen in my life personally, some things that I want to have happen. So it's good stuff.
It's great stuff. I love it.
It's all good stuff.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me too. Me too. So I do have one more video to share with you. I know you guys are probably like, why are you showing all this stuff? But these are things that either we've had on the show this year or things that were really funny or either life related to food, life, dating. I didn't do anything too much on dating with this one tonight. But there's a video that went viral this year that was huge. And this platform, it's another podcast. It's called the Dear Wifey Podcast. And this video, this moment, like his podcast was pretty, I would say it was pretty big. It was doing pretty good, and it was constantly growing consistently. But after this video, it literally changed the trajectory of his podcast.
Okay, let's see it.
And it has gone viral again. Like, it keeps popping up and coming back. I'm sure you all have seen this, but it's probably one of the best videos of moments of 2023 in podcasting to me.
Because some people be like, God can't disappoint you. You know, he's a good father. He is, you know, and he has the best intentions for you. His plans are to prosper you.
Yeah.
Bring you to an expected end. But your life does not. Oh my God. Life does not. Oh my God.
Life does not. Oh my God.
I hate this. This is beyond embarrassing. This is beyond embarrassing. I hate this. Bruh, we gonna keep this? Nigga. I can't even reach it, bro. This is... Oh my God.
Sway, this my shit.
Oh my God. Oh nigga. Oh my God. You know when something happened and you be like, this ain't real. But it be real. My whole wig cap. I hate this for me. God can't disappoint you. God can't disappoint you. God can't disappoint you. God can't disappoint you. That's sometimes what the Lord do, you know? He just set up things where you just don't know. But you trust the moment. You gonna keep this?
I'm gonna keep it.
Jesus. Jesus, help us. Help me when you press upload, Father. My nigga. Moment happened for whatever reason. I hope they get some fruit from this.
They are gonna get some fruit.
Oh.
That was like hands down favorite. I think that's hands down favorite moment.
Yes.
On YouTube, on IG, on all the things, because I remember watching the replay before it really went out of control. And I was like, oh no. And then it kind of gradually like, oh my God, did you see this? Did you see this? And it just got huge. It went crazy. And
I love the way she just rolled with it.
Because you're like, what do you do? And she's also, I think she's an actress or a comedian or something.
Oh, okay.
And you're stunned. And then she did ask him, are you
going to keep this?
Are you going to keep this? And she was like, oh my Lord.
Hey, he could have contained himself, man. I would have been on the floor. I would have been dying.
He couldn't even keep it together.
Nope.
No.
How can you?
You just couldn't keep it together. Yes, absolutely best moment of 2023. And she did handle it well. She did. She did. And at that point, you might as well figure out, how am I going to monetize?
You got to lean into it.
You got to lean in. You're like, let me go ahead and get a wig line. Let me go ahead and get these t-shirts.
Right?
So what do you do?
Yes, that was an instant classic. Yes.
Instant.
Exactly.
Hands down. That is.
Because we felt it. We all felt it.
Felt it. I felt it for her. Like, oh man. Poor thing. Yes, the definition of leaning in for sure. Oh, sure, for sure. Well, that is.
Oh, that shoulder.
Right?
Yeah, get it in.
Right? So Jay, we have come to the end of Food Worth Forking. So before we say goodnight, I do want to thank you, Jason, for being a part and for being here and being here from the beginning.
Thank you.
Looking forward to what 2024 has in store. And thank you everyone for watching, for either sharing it or liking it or talking about it, showing up. It means a lot. I'm looking forward to the platform, Food Worth Forking, growing in 2024. So please continue to share, continue to like. If you haven't subscribed to the podcast. Come on over. Share it, like it, smash that bell so you can get all the notifications for new content. And Jason, you have anything to say?
You pretty much summed it up. Hey, happy, healthy, enjoy your holiday, be with your family, love who's here. One step at a time. Let's do it. 2024. Let's get it.
That's it. So I do want to share one thing that my pastor, Pastor A.R. Bernard, said last week in service. And it just resonated with me. You know how people, you hear something and it's either the timing of when something is said, maybe not that you haven't heard it before, but I think it was how he this thing. And this is really to encourage anyone and all of us who may be second guessing yourself or just not, and you can, and you should. So he said, if your dream doesn't scare you, or what you're hoping for, or what you're doing doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you are not dreaming big enough. And I was like, oh, okay. If your dream doesn't scare you, or what you're doing or what you're hoping for doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you are not dreaming big enough. So dream it. And just my little add on, because that was a confirmation for me. And the add on is, and if you're dreaming it, then dream big and move in it. Because we can dream, but if we're not moving, then it's just a dream.
Just what it is.
That's it.
You'll never get there.
No, because it's like, oh, that wasn't big. I could dream big. But what are you doing? Move. But if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you're not dreaming big enough.
Right. Yeah.
And we need to be uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
And we need to move.
That's the only way you grow.
Yeah. Because you never know what's on the other side. You don't know what's on the other side waiting for you. And you want to show up.
Absolutely.
So if you show up to find out what's waiting on the other side, I know from experience, it will blow your mind. It will. So, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Enjoy this time with your friends, family. Any last words? Yay. Thank you so much. And listen, until we eat again, make it food worth forking. We will see you in 2024. Have a great night.
Night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come follow as I take you on a tour. Let me put you on to some new work. Grilling this heat. I got the word on the street. Take heed, introduce you to some brand new things. Food for the soul, till you gotta blow. Food worth forking, take it on the go. In tune, serving it up on the road. Tell you all about it on the special. This here's something you don't wanna miss. Hit you every